Partnership between Zillow and Open Door was just announced yesterday. It was interesting. I haven't really dove into it too much, but it was the topic of conversation today on our Clubhouse call, because I think it's important as real estate agents that we need to understand and know what's going on, in our industry and what's happening specifically with the big companies and the disruptors that are trying to just change the way that real estate is done. In the world and in the United States. And, when that announcement was released yesterday, you just kind of initially, scratch your head and say, okay, well, Zillow tried, to buy homes and that didn't work out too well. Open Door, we just saw the announcement that just happened here in the last week, with their process. And, it comes back to this. And as agents, not to be worried, not to be concerned, but what Zillow's trying to do and what any of these companies are trying to do is trying to create convenience for the consumer. A lot of us humans, we want convenience, right? That's one of the factors. Like when I go and I talk to a seller about selling their home, I tell them, hey, my job is to get you the most amount of money in the least amount of time and the least amount of hassle. That's the convenience part, right? Least amount of time, least amount of hassle. I want this to be smooth and easy. And that's all that these companies are trying to do. How can we change the real estate industry, make it a little bit more convenient for all parties? And then how can we control all phases of the real estate transaction? From lead generation to post-closing. And how can we create the best possible consumer experience that the client's going to get from A to Z? And that's what these companies are trying to do, and that's what you should be trying to do as a real estate agent working with your clients. How can you provide the best possible experience, the most convenient experience, the easiest experience that they've ever had going through the process of selling or going through the process of buying? So we talked about that on Clubhouse this morning. I thought it was a great topic, one that you should be dialed into. Don't be scared of, but just think, how can I do that? How can I create that as well with my own clients? The same thing that, the Zillows and the Open Doors and the Offer Pads and all of the big companies are trying to do. Keller Williams is trying to do it as well. So just food for thought. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and talk to you again on Monday.